Assalamu alaikum and welcome, and good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you based on time zone. So today another Q&A session of our weekly Q&A session. Many questions we received. I think we'll cover that today. I think last week we did not have a Q&A session as special because only were focused on a niche based thing, right? So 2 weeks questions, so we'll try to cover that today. So thank you so much all of you tuning in. I think some of you are just finished another meeting and you're joining soon. So thank you so much for that, taking an initiative. I saw your questions also came in and you are there online. Good. That's maybe another 1.5 hours we will work on this. 100 minutes we'll work, discuss about this one. Okay. So thank you so much once again tuning in on time. I'll connect you to the questions and we'll also not only 2 more Q&A session we left out now. So I think this the last 3. The question answer time is last 3 now 100 days and today only 21 days. Sorry, 19 days is left out. So 2 more or a maximum 3 Q&A session will be there for us. So please do ask all the questions in future. Today, whatever the question has come, I'll take that one first. Okay, I'll connect to the PowerPoint. Okay, so once again, I welcome everyone for the 81 days of the 100 Days of Digital Mastery Challenge. October 8, 2020, Thursday at 6 p.m. and live from Qatar. Today we have a Q&A session, weekly Q&A session about today, especially on a digital mastery program and a digital marketing program. Of course, we also open for many other questions as our championship is actually close by. Okay, so further, without much delay, we'll start the questions. The first question is Ms. Annabella from UK. It's a professional question. Best 5 off-page activities that you can recommend. Okay, so it's a good question. When you say best 5, depends upon your niche and website and business model. It differs, and the keyword it differs. But usually, if you ask me generally, there are exceptions. Generally, definitely, I recommend one is, of course, it is. Social media, social networking activity. So always immediately a social networking site to rank. That's one. Second one is to definitely do a blog. That's an important part. I think a blog is also give you good ranking. Then actually, I recommend YouTube to do a separate one. Actually, you really need to plan YouTube, especially your keyword when you choose. There's no YouTube in that particular keyword ranking. You need to choose a YouTube. And YouTube actually one of the things you can get a faster ranking. So that's another off-page activity I recommend. And of course, I'll also recommend articles and slide share. I mean, you sharing your document sharing, whether you are a white paper or a slide share or a PDF document, all the thing you can do. Or you can also change some time to the press releases or sometimes reviews and sometimes Wikipedia page. It depends upon what kind of an SEO, what kind of a website, what kind of a target audience, and what kind of a keywords. It keeps differing. But when you look at the 5 to 10 things, these are the things majorly I personally recommend to do. Just do the major off-page activities. Okay, I believe I answered the question. I think a couple of days if I mentioned the 10 major things. So therefore yesterday, the digital marketing training, which covered as basically major 10 or 15 off-page activities. That's what I prefer. That 15 you should take it. Then depends on your keyword and target audience and competition and nature of your website business model. It differs. So you need to take a call on that. But that 15 in general, if you take that 15, anything is applicable. Okay. So please refer therefore yesterday when I did the digital marketing part. So that's I started with off-page activities. Okay, so please refer Ms. Anna for that. Mr. Fasil PV from Qatar, please tell me a free keyword finding tool. About the SEO keywords, which is a session which I've taken, I've given a huge list. In that, mentioned it's a free tool. Plus, recently we did a 75 tools. In that, also I mentioned few tools as a free. Again, Google AdWords is actually a free tool. You don't have to pay for it. So that's another tool which you have. Okay. We go to the next one. Can you brief me regarding ADM Championship? Okay. So this is the one of the common question asked these days by the people. But because I keep telling about the championship, and we are going to have one full session on a championship and how it works, the qualification benefits and roles to play and the requirements and strategies and methods, everything we're going to have. But in brief, if you ask me, it is ADM Championship is which actually we planned for a part of our 100 days of digital mastery program, where we decided to have the people to start their own online businesses, and they work and show the $100 per day. So $100 per day after your completion of the 100 days. Next 30 days, you work hard and show the whatever the strategies you learned, the tools you understood, the business model you started, you implementing that. It's called ADM Digital Business Championship of a 30 days of period. So we choose that 30 days period immediately after the 100 days. I think there is, after we present the entire plan of action, we will be scheduling the date and the 30 days of period. In that 30 days period, it depends upon the business model you have. For example, you have an affiliate business, affiliate marketing website, or you have e-commerce website, you have dropshipping website or YouTube channel. Everything you use to make money, not less than $100 per day, and 3,000 we consider as a champion. And in that, there is a competition. In the $100 to $350, there is a competition. And plus, we also have $350 you can start, $500 you can target, even $1,000 you can target. So it depends upon the target strategies which you use. You can be, increase the amount. This is called a championship period. There's a 30 days of period. Our company organizes so many things where you also participate. You get support from mentors. And you also get an expert to do a campaign for you. There's a consulting with accountability. The team of experts will work with you. And we'll also do a lot of promotions. And you get a continuous support for doing activities, technical as well as strategy aspects. So that will help you to do. And some of the part of the economy, like a Qatar, 3,000 may not be an exciting income. But some part of the world, yes. But this idea of a 3,000 earning, it is to get a conviction that is you can make money online. Okay, so this now, I think just now I finished the recruitment drive of the Digimentors, where we are recruiting around 100 people to work. We are looking for 300 people to participating in the this championship. So entire 300 people can participate, and each one of will have something called a mentor will be there, trainers will be there, consultant will be there. They'll work with you. Then we have various strategies. We have around 11, 12 different strategies to make money. Depends on the social media influencer, email marketing, PPC campaign, display networking, and remarketing and retargeting, mobile marketing. Okay. And there are a few other methods which we generated traffic and revenue. So this is we are going to implement in this 30 days time. So that's exactly as I call the championship. And this championship, we also have supported with a physical event, which we are not sure earlier, which is we did a one session called Blueprint Cascade, how the entire thing will work. Again, in next session, I'll show you that one. So physical may not be happening, but definitely online we'll be doing. But I'm thinking on a hybrid, at least a few people come to the program. We have a stage and physical event also happening for the end of the championship, with the distribution of the prize, etc. So because the people are already making, so that again, reworking the model, but overall, definitely online event will be there. Okay. Then we recognize we have a magazine coming up, and in the magazine, we'll do an interview about the personal champion. So all the things all put together a kind of a champion. So it's like in the physical world, you can compare it like an athletics happening. So the 100 days, the candidates, the athletes, is basically they're preparing the fitness, good food, and physical fitness, training, practice, coach, and using techniques and using equipments and everything people are to preparing to perform. So this performance is happening in this 30 days time. So now you are an athlete, you are going to run or a jump. So for this program, so with your website, with your YouTube channel, you're going to implement. This is exactly in the championship period. It's called a digital mastery. It's a championship where each one of the people, I'm looking for more than half of the people to make $350 or $100. Some of the people will, like any other championship, there are some people may not completely run, they give up because so approximately 3 to 4 hours a person has to work. and dedicate and do, because this automatically will not come. So this is exactly the idea. And we have a structured plan. We'll present you the plan, and you can also be part of it. And I encourage everyone to be part of. We'll be taking around 300 people to do the championship at the moment. That's an idea. We have two kinds of participation: active and passive participation. Active participation, you have to go and listen and do on a daily basis, meeting with us and do. Passive is not necessary, and you can do yourself anytime. We are free. We are not put a rules, etc. That's a passive. And both the cases you can achieve $100. But the active one is you have an assurance from us called $1,000. If you don't make it $3,000, we'll pay you compensation $1,000. That is not there for a passive. So you better to be an active, or you can also have a passive. So passive can be many. So many people from the different part of the world. Not necessarily every day you have to go for a mentorship. So it's a more free. So that's exactly called as a passive. So where passive participation you can do. Okay, this is the terminology we are internally using. So at this over a period of time, all of you will be able to perform all these activities. In 30 days time, you should make $3,000. That's an objective, and you will get a conviction. You get learn methods and tactics. This anyway. So more details, systematically, slide by slide, 100 minutes of presentation I will do probably next week. So you'll have a more idea about what is the championship we are talking about. Okay. Thank you so much for asking this one. Anyway, you please join for the session. I think otherwise you got the brief idea how you can be part of it. Okay. Now, Saifuddin, do you provide Malayalam training? Yes, we provide a mentoring in Malayalam. Which is basically you can choose your mentor. You tell the mentors you wanted a Malayalam trainer. So we have so many mentors are Malayalis, so they will give you training on that. Okay. Samuel Sisipia from Zimbabwe. I'm only able to work in Qatar? No, you can work anywhere in the world. I think this is just now you finished the question. You can work anywhere in the world, any part of the world, not necessarily in Qatar. Aisha Faraz, Bahrain. What are backlinks and its importance? So backlink, we had in a complete session. Hope you remember that day for yesterday. And to other website giving you reference. The Google give a lot of value if others are mentioning your name. Like for example, now you are in the marketplace, or people are asking, hey, where can I buy a good dress? And now everybody is referring to one place. So the place has a value, right? Because the brand and reputation and the what you have it as. So this is exactly here also now online also on the world. Google look at how many people are keeping your link. So how many website, how many directories, how many blog, how many news, how many articles. So this Google take it as what is that? Google value. So that's the reason you keep you get a link from bloggers, articles, news, and directories, or there are people do backlink is another model. So Google value it is. Now in that, two things is very important in the backlink. One is the link which you are giving in landing page. So link, and from where link is coming. The person who's referring, it does not have a good reputation. You don't get a good value. The reputation of that person also important. So please watch the day for yesterday's session. In detail, we explain that point there. Okay. Jack Adam from UK. How can I do SEO without any technical knowledge? You can do SEO. Not in off page, you don't record a technical knowledge. On page, you may record a little. But if you're using a platform like an affiliate marketing and OSM, both the cases we are using a platform. So without an understanding about the coding and programming, you can do SEO with a platform, which is I explained the other day, and you can affiliate. You can go and understand about how it works, and you can do. It's not necessarily a technical knowledge. Off page, definitely you don't record much knowledge. On page, little you may record, but if you use a platform like our affiliate platform, you don't record. You can have that without that as well. Okay, that's what exactly meant, Jack. Okay, I hope I answered the question. Mr. Tommy from Qatar, please recommend a few SEO tools. So there are so many tools for SEO, which I mentioned in the SEO presentation day. So it depends upon SEO you are doing it is. So one of the things which I recommend is SEO profiler. Other one is a Yoast SEO. So these are the things you can utilize. It depends upon the what kind of activity you do. And each activity has a tool. So better in Google, it's more specifically instead of searching for SEO tools, search with a keyword. For example, SEO white paper SEO. To do to get a ranking with the help of a white paper while doing an SEO, something like that. You search, so you get a tools for that. So a long tail keyword versus more specifically search which activity of SEO you want to do, you get a good tools with that. And there are free, there are paid, there are premium. Sometimes with a trial period, etc. You can have it as you can take that one. Okay, yeah. I hope you got the answer. Shaza Safar from UAE. Can you tell me the scope of a blogging as a career? Also, please refer blogging platform for a beginners. Okay, there's Shaza. So blogging definitely a good career. Hope you know so many bloggers are making good money and doing their life, and they do travel blog or so many things, and you know that how they make money. And we are doing. I'm going to have one session on a blogging, another 2 weeks time. Will one blogging system will be there, and blogging platform also we'll be discussing in detail about it. Okay, so please do attend that one. Sadi Barboda, to build a career in digital marketing, what are the basic things to be aware? So digital marketing, if you want to do, digital marketing is a very vast area. So you want to be a digital marketing professional. So you need to understand about how the things works on it, like all the aspect of digital marketing, social medias, search engine optimization, email marketing, mobile marketing, digital ad display network, and proximity marketing. Now AI-based marketing. So that's a major segment you'll be looking. You might have seen many of the institutes that are teaching and digital marketing started doing a courses on artificial intelligence as well. And Microsoft is giving a lot of importance on AI, and there are a lot many AI-related advertisement activities is going to come. So these are the things majorly you should cover, and to understand about the entire process and be part of that. Okay, so that is that exactly at the moment I would recommend on. Okay. Jidin Mohan from India. Hi Shan, what are the ranking factors of the website where we need to focus more? Okay. This is a couple of times we covered. Once again, I'll repeat, it is approximately 200 factors that are to rank in Google. So you know that is different search engine works in a different way. Google give a weightage of a 200 factors to give a ranking of a website. Out of that, above 100 is most important. Not all of them is not very important. So when you list out, it is so many things are, and majorly to classify at two things. One is on page, one is off page. In that off page, you have a backlink, is a very important part. In off page, as just now I discussed about the 15 points, 15 major activities, that is also important. Then on page is also important, and so all the combination. So around 35 to 40 things has become very crucial for you to do out of the 200. Okay, so this is depends upon the search engine you're using, type of website. That activities also should be taken consideration. So you may consult with any of the consultant or SEO analyst before taking a final decision of your website. Okay. Farzeen Ali from Qatar. Could you please recommend a few email marketing tools for free? Okay. So in the email marketing, when we discussed so many trial period or maybe limited emails are free. For example, up to 10,000 emails you can send from MailChimp. There are so many web email marketing companies which gives you first month free or a limited email IDs free. So that's you meant as a platform. That's a email marketing platform, or remember EPS. You can actually use that. Now there are tools for it. There are analytic tools like a Boomerang, which we discussed. Tweak we discussed. We also discussed about Lobnol. So there are that are paid and free also. There the freemium also there. Some of the things you don't have to pay in advance. Sometimes a trial period is at there. So all the things you can utilize for an email marketing tool, and for a more specific, it's also there. about your readability calculator and so many other aspects is there for a email marketing tool. So which are other email marketing time you need to utilize based on a requirement you have it. Okay, so thank you. Shruti Babu from India. Is it okay for a fresher to apply for a consultant role? With us, yes, but you need to go through the vigorous training. It is a lot of training. You apart from our training, you also should do little work on working with you need to closely work with one of the consultants. So initial stage, then you can. But as a fresher, definitely you can apply for a consultant. Okay, I think it just now finished. I think you attended the session which we finished now. We'll be sending in the mail today. You can have that mail and go through, and definitely you can apply as a consultant. And there are many people already doing. They're not freshers, but they're new to the industry. That is okay. Okay, thank you. Ms. Saida Asra from India. How many mentees will be assigned? Oh, okay. This is a mentorship related question. It says it depends upon the number of mentors, so mentees we have. Usually, we are recommending to have a 10 mentees for everyone to have, and you can keep increasing the mentees. Not one or two. You can increase the mentees whenever you want. It's up to you how many hours you want to do work on it. You can increase any number you want it. Okay. Mohammed Shakil. Sri Lanka, should I connect with the mentees via Zoom or is there any other chatting session? For a mentees, you to do mentorship through is basically through Zoom. That's what exactly we recommend. Or you want to do any other method, you need to take additional permission to do that. Otherwise, in Zoom, we should recommend usually to do mentorship program. Okay. Samparan Chatterjee from India, business owner. How the amount will be paid? Will it be bank transfer? Is there any tax deduction? Since the amount will be coming from a foreign land, is there any contract agreement? I'm not sure about later what this question is about it. If you are talking about affiliate marketing part, affiliate income from the merchant will come to you PayPal or maybe in bank transfer, wire transfers, any other thing. And usually the companies will not have tax deducted, but which is the country they're issuing is a matter because a company is sending a payment. I believe you're from India. So when they send the payment, they'll have a tax TDS deducted for if it is in India. But most of the company pay money from abroad. They will send you full, and in India, if it is most of the country was a foreign direct money coming, there's no charges because the government wanted more money coming from abroad. So usually it will not be there. And usually all the affiliate will have an agreement, or when you sign up, there's an agreement. Now, if you're pretending to asking these questions about mentorship activities, what I would recommend is there's of course the contract is there, and your payment we can also do bank transfer, wire transfers, PayPal. Now, in your hand of any other contract and agreement, we have a contract. We will be signing with you a contract, a mentorship contract, which based on your position that the contract will be. Okay. Mr. Abu Tahir from India. When can I start working? You can start working soon on we're starting a mentorship. It's on the 15th. You start working on it, inshallah. Zunaira Fahad from Pakistan. What are the upcoming plans once 100 days will be over? As we are really excited for that. Okay, thank you, Zunaira. I'm equally excited about the 100 days. I'll tell you, I think the earlier question about the championship. Now, once 100 days is over, immediately we need to go for a championship. Otherwise, people get forget and everything. So maybe a few days, because when I present the championship one, so everyone get a complete idea about the preparation and the requirement. Once based on that, if I ask you now how many days you wanted to have a gap from the 100 days to championship, people say I wanted 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. It does not make sense. They're only for relaxing. If you ask me, I want to relax for a week. That's not the idea. Idea is actually everyone should get ready for a championship. So for that, there are social medias. Many of the people social media. I don't know what your social media is there, and everything to be ready. So immediately after that, I'm talking about a 7 days gap or a 10 days gap. We'll start a championship. So championship time, we want everybody to be participated. Most of the people, around 300 people, I'm looking forward to participate. These 100 days, again, we have a lot many new things, especially implementation side of strategies. So in between 2 weeks time from now, we'll be presenting you something called consulting with accountability, how the expert will work with you for your promotion of the website. So that's one thing. And secondly, we, the activities will start approximately around 10 different way. We'll do a promotion for your website or a YouTube or whatever you have. So the 10 so different way we make as a kind of a business, business promotions, and that will be there. And of course, you have additional mentorship activities there. And there is a concept called mentee, become a buddy system, which we spoke about earlier. The same thing with the buddy, you'll have a buddy, especially you're participating in this program, you have something called a mentor buddy. So he'll be there with constantly touch with you, encourage and making a daily progress. In fact, actually, 3 times we check the progress on a daily basis, every 8 hours. So every 8 hours, you check the progress and note down, because we have only 30 days and they go past by. So every hour is a calculation. So we make sure that is every 8 hours we have a sale. For example, when I explained to you about social media, 3 sales a day goal which we set. So through social media alone, we look for 3 sales is happening. Then email marketing sales. So like that, different planning. And depends upon the website, there are many activities will be there. In addition to that, we also had one event plan called Blueprint Cascade, where everything is ready as a theme. So that is actually scheduled for October, November. But now I don't think that level which we think on event may not be possible this particular 2 months. So we'll do a hybrid event. That's what I just spoke to you. We'll do that one. And we'll also implement so many tools and etc. And of course, some of the awesome branding activities will be there, promotional activities will be there. And there are other trainings, especially now major parties or a new team is joining with ADM. Those who I don't know how many of them have reached the country because of the quarantine, etc. We have to plan the training. So there's a 1 week of a staff training is happening on a awesome staff training, and 1 week of blockchain staff training. It will be there too. So there's a staff training is happening, vendors training is happening, and business promotions happening, strategy plan is happening. So very, very jam-packed 30 days. So is quite excited about it. I think I have been talking about this aspect quite some time now. And everybody, most of the people who are going through 100 days of challenge, kind of tired of so many days, so much of activities. Now we wanted to rejuvenate 2-3 weeks. I think I'm looking forward the moment the mentors join. So I'm going to do a few more training to them. I think that's the time the existing team I'm planning to do kind of a revision. Like, exam, near to exam, we do a kind of a revision, like quick revision of 3 days, 4 days, everything. And before that, now people also know, for example, the moment you attend the fundamentals or in the beginning part was not very clear. Now we are getting more clear. So once you start, so we also tell you the 10 to 11 activities we every website do. So for that, you can focus that 11 activities. For example, email marketing. You can have my email marketing platform, email marketing ready, email extracted, email opt-in list ready, content is ready, or maybe weekly newsletters are ready. So that one. Then SEO, then search engine marketing, then display network. Like everything, we'll plan that way. And implementation. It's quite tedious. I think this in the beginning of the June, I have been talking about it. If the way we visualize it's implement, that is a case study, lifelong, all of you can refer to. And you can think about this big challenge all of you have taken and succeeded. Even if not succeeded, it's really worth taking. That's what my point is. Even if you're not able to succeed, it's something which you trying the level best. So quite excited, Ms. Nera. Thank you so much for asking this one. I'm also looking for your active participation for this one. And inshallah, I think all of us do a great thing in that. And of course, I'm also excited the new mentors is joining, new regional coordinators are joining. There are new staff members are joining. And we'll be a fantastic team to do this great thing. I think, of course, we have a COVID-19 challenges. We'll overcome that one. So compared to July, now we are much better. Even yesterday when I checked the hotel, they not told me even 200 people. Even the wedding is allowed. They're not allowing meetings. It was quite strange. So let me see. So online and offline event, we'll plan to do each other. Okay. Yeah. Now, Sika Samantrare from India. How payment will be done in mode? You're asking the mode of payment. We have PayPal, bank transfer, wire transfers. All the things in normal cases. Okay. Amal Joseph from India can arrange our shift after 6 p.m. IST. I think all the questions related to the mentorship. Yeah, arrange our shift after 6 p.m. Okay, now the mentors shift. This is a good question you asked me. See, now mentors, anybody can work in 24 hours, any of this time slot. Only two things was mandatory. In fact, three things is mandatory. One is this time, 6 p.m. That only when if you're joining as a new mentee, you only have 10 days matter. Because you're joining on 14th or 15th, just another 10 days matter and 100 days incomplete. Those times you need to join this program and attend, and you also join for a mastermind program. Then morning there is a 2 hours of training. There's a fundamental all of the training. It's also need to attend. Rest of the time, the mentorship we are doing, you can decide the time, and with the mentees time is preferable. So that's the most important part, and you have to inform that schedule with your event manager, and event manager definitely help you to schedule this one for the time which time you're telling. And the mentees also sometimes they prefer to have late evenings because they are free that time they can do etc. Okay. But overall, what you have to do is you have to plan that way. Okay. Thank you for asking this one. Muhammad Faslur Rahman, India professional. I want to start a Digimentor now from 6 p.m. or no upfront pay later. But there's a formality you have to complete. It's not just immediately to start with. You need to, we send you a complete notes. You need to go through. You fill up the form which category you wanted to join, which option you wanted to take it. Then you have a mentoring session with this week with your mentors. You will do a 30-minute session minimum, maybe 1 hour session. Once you take a decision, informed decision, then you submit all the details, your ID, your government issued ID, etc., and we'll give you a draft copy of the agreement. You go through, you submit on, and you sign the contract. Then you start. So this is a method you need to start. So this we are looking for ways to start by 15th of this month. So your starting day will be 15th of this month. And meanwhile, I want you to go through. We'll send you tonight or tomorrow morning, and mostly today itself you get it, the Zoom recording which we send if you anymore want to listen, and about the city opportunity we did a webinar which we'll share with you, that YouTube link. We'll also share with you about the or social media influencer position. So all the things you need to go through and understand, then take a decision to start with. Okay, that's right. Thank you so much. Anyway, thank you for your excitement for it. Okay. Tony Payos from India. There is any dead point of job. I'm not sure what you mean by dead point. The challenges I'll tell you. One is the job. So we are doing a 36 months contract with you, and it's a renewable every year. Then we have something called the dead point. You mean is the challenges is one. You're working remote and everything to be recorded properly. The one is basically the activities you are doing. For example, whichever the person you are doing a mentorship, first of all, you have to schedule, because every mentees wanted to have a schedule. Not enough suddenly you say, come, I'll tell you, no, better plan. So you need to schedule. Then you need to coordinate with the event manager to confirm that is to avoid the clashes. And you confirm that is the mentee, so days on time. Your mentor will be meeting you via Zoom. This is a link. Then once you're done, you need to go back and say to the event manager, I completed, and he will send again a thank you mail for our next date schedule in the same mail. So it will be there in the same mail. So this to be recorded. Secondly, you also should record your mentorship program and also take a screenshot at least once in the 3 times in the beginning, middle, and end of the time. You have to keep it, that record, you have to keep it with you for 2 reasons. One is, tomorrow a mentee say I didn't get it, because many of the mentees will upgrade their account, so they pay for it for additional mentorship. So we need to have a record that you have done a mentorship. So that one. Second one is sometime we also cross-check that is you have completed 30 minutes or not. So HR people will ask you randomly choose some date and ask you. So all the record you have to keep it. So purpose. These are the few things you need to take care. So otherwise, no, you'll have an issue. So this point, then you need to have a team meeting on a daily basis. There is a consultant trainers. Everyone will have a meeting. You have a discussion and planning strategies and special events. Now, especially for your championship, it's going to be great. Okay. So thank you so much. Okay. Mr. Arindam Kuntu from India. Payment currency and on which date? Okay. Payment currencies are US dollars. We calculate everything US dollars, then we'll give you local payment. Local payment is whichever the country you're from, we convert to that currency charges will give to you. And the date is at 10th. So whatever you're done, 1 to 31st the date, you need to submit entire report before 7th of the particular month. That means, for example, you are done entire activity of September, you submit by October 7th, you get on 10th of October. So that's the cycle we have. But another cycle we have something called affiliate commissions. That is 1 to 31st, following month 20th is the payment. That means you're done activities in September, 20th October, you get a payment. So this two cycles. You will also learn additional, apart from the retainership fee, you will also have an affiliate revenue coming through your link, which are over registered. There are a lot of things you learn from affiliate marketing on it. Okay. Mr. Sharan Singh Barik, can someone as a freelancer choose any number of hours depending on his own convenience? If so, how is the arrangement? Yeah, you can use any number of hours, but when you schedule with the mentors, you need to schedule properly. And that means to the event manager, you need to tell them how many hours you're available. Based on that, they'll allow it. Number two, now the championship period, you need to tell us how many hours you're available and the timing. So that, because based on that, we'll assign. So you can have any number of hours working, so 1 or 2 hours. I think minimum is a 1 hour you should have it, is 1 hour working hours, which is basically 2 to 3 hours. Why? Because you also have a training. So it's necessary to have that one. Hope you got this one. Okay, 7. Okay. So that's the arrangement part, and it will be mentioned in the agreement as well. Okay. Mr. Gobi Varun, student from India. Is it mandatory to use a laptop or PC? My laptop has got damaged and now it is difficult to repair and I don't have money to purchase a new one. Okay. For a laptop is necessary. Laptop or a PC is necessary. With the phone alone, you'll not be able to handle. Because many of the tools we ask you to install and you need to do, a lot of programs, etc. And you have to share so many things. So it will be, laptop is mandatory for affiliate managers and Digimentors. You cannot, and you can take on a higher, it's a damn cheap price, you can do that one. Okay. Mr. Vimuthi, it's from Sri Lanka. How do I join a mentorship? Okay, the same thing. So the mail which you sent, there's an application form, fill the form, choose what the position you wanted, then we'll meet you on that one. And then we'll take you, after that meeting, we'll take you on board. So that's the way it's you join us at mentorship. Okay. Mr. Barnovo Dhara from India. What is the profile are you looking for on a trainer? Also, do you transfer the money in your respective country's currency? Yeah, second part of the question, yes, I just answered. Your respective part of the country we transfer. Profile, we are looking for a trainer who can conduct a training on a digital aspects. Of course, we have a few management aspects, like public speaking, all of the things will be there. But majorly, we are looking for you can train the people on a tools to use it, platform to use it, SEO aspect to help them, social media aspect to help them, email marketing aspect to help them. Basically, the platform which we are talking about, them to be familiarized with it, and especially telling them various things, helping them in the multiple languages. Sometimes you do in English, you may do in the regional languages. So these are the things we are looking for a trainer who can communicate. We also give you something called TTT. TTT is basically train the trainer program, where we will train you, and we also provide you materials which want to deliver. We also give you a complete website where you can set up everything and run the program as well. Okay, so this is a part of that. Hope you are clear on it. Okay. This Ankit Shah, who are the people who will seek mentor? So mentors are basically, mentees are basically the people who go through 100 days digital marketing. There's a mastery program, one. Second one is we have a now the championship time, the many people will be participating. Apart from that, anyone who wanted, we are basically, our company is basically a mentorship company. Whoever want a mentoring, so they can, they need a mentorship. Even he may not be a client, an inquiry comes to us, we will immediately escalate to a mentor to do a prospecting. Actually, there's also prospecting. Even an inquiry, you speak to him 30 minutes, it's called prospecting. So for that, you get a $2.5 minimum. So that way, so many people will be leading, and we have approximately around 10 to 20,000 leads. And that may be a quality lead around 5,000 plus now. So we need to that to be used to reach out to them for a mentoring aspect. Okay. So we need Johnny from India. After completing the training session, can I start working for the month of December? You can, but at the moment we are looking for you to be part of our championship program. That's more important, but you can start working in December also, not an issue. Okay. Snakul from India. If I'm a premium mentee, can I claim a commission when I buy a OSM store for myself? Start working. If you have a premium mentee, you need to have an affiliate program. Based on that, you have to buy that way. You get that. You can claim that 10%. If you bought it through an affiliate link, that is important to have it. Okay. And either a Google form, either a thing, you have to fill it up, you can get that. Okay. So Murali Das, what is the fee for Digimentor training? Digimentor fees is actually $999,000, $1,999 USD, which include a website, an affiliate website will be part of it. So that's the price at the moment is there. Okay, and which you are not paying upfront, you're paying later and deducted on it. If I join as event manager with upfront payment, and after a year I want to upgrade to trainer and consult, do we have to pay complete or payment for both? You can, usually there will be, every time there will be offers, you can upgrade from there to another level. That's a good offer. We are always doing it every time. We encourage people to upgrade from event manager to trainer, event manager to consultant. The problem will be now two challenges for you. One is, now we have a consultant, you have an amazing offer. Okay, hope you know. I think I'd not speak about it because as prices increased, but we are doing because the championship we are doing a special that you miss it. Number one. Number two, when you are upgrading next year, you upgrade from what you paid to that year price. I mean that year what the price is offering. That's the so that's the price you will be paying for it. What that after 1 year you're paying that's the time. What the price is there? That's the price you will be paying at us. So it is better to join now. You have there is an EMI facility where you can actually pay on installment basis, 8-month installment. You can, now you have 12-month installment facility also there. You can pay in 12-month installment as a consultant as well. Okay, which will be in the part of your fundamental training. We'll explain you in detail. Okay. How can I drive traffic to my website? There are so many ways of driving a traffic. SEO, social media influencers, and social media activities, email marketing activities, remarketing activities, and conversion. Once you get a traffic, your conversion also is a part of the tool. So you're getting a sponsor ad, a publisher ad, and content marketing. And all the SEO activities, all the things actually help you to drive the traffic to your website. If I own a website, which is a better option for me in a long term, to keep the website or to flip it? It depends upon your business. So if you are doing it pretty good, keeping a website is better. If you feel it to getting a good price now, you may also do it. It's up to you to decide based on that. You want to have an advice on this? It's basically with the facts and figures and the plan feature thing and what you're looking and how much money you're offering. Everything put together, discuss with the consultant. They will help you to understand, okay, to help you to help you to take a decision, okay. Are we going to have any offline sessions? Yes, of course, we are going to have a boot camps and residential program, annual conferences. Everything is going to be offline, but now at the moment, we are not thinking because the pandemic issue. Once it's got over, definitely we'll have an offline session as well, inshallah. Which is the place to flip a website? There are so many websites, flippa.com, mbflipplace.com, feinternational.com, and we have our own flipping website called admwebsitebuilder.com. Sorry, admwebsiteflipping.com. Also, you can register. We are building up. That's not the brand. We are setting up around 1,000 websites in that to go to the market. So you can also flip the website there. You mentioned a lot of strategies. Which one is the best? It depends upon what your business model. Like a YouTube, many other people like the strategy. It's good for YouTube. Many other strategies discussed in the affiliate marketing, so that's good. And OSM, I clearly mentioned 4 or 5 strategies. It's a combined. It is recommended. All the strategies together you should do, including flipping. You may also should be able to flip that one. Okay. So these are the questions. Now I think so. We end the session today. We don't have a mastermind, and so thank you so much, all of you, for asking these questions. And I'm looking forward to how it is. Okay. Now a few more questions come in the chat. I'll answer here. Take these questions here. What is the profile you look into a trainer? Any specific years and experience needed? How do I differentiate between a good and average trainer? Okay, I'll one by one. Mr. Bartnawad Hada, thank you for asking this one. The profile you look in the trainer, as I mentioned, it is a person who can communicate and train about the digital marketing activities, so digital business activities, and he can specialize. We have specialization on social media, on SEO, email marketing, product sourcing, niche preparation, blockchain, artificial intelligence, e-commerce, and content writing, and marketing aspect. So all the things you can specialize it. But overall, everybody should have an idea about the business model, mentoring, consulting, training, then the products which we have, platform we have. So that's the thing a trainer learn about it and train. So a trainer will have a rating system by the clients. That one is we'll do. It's a later stage. Okay, so we are not doing at the moment. So definitely we are going to use that in future. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And you have a counter question, you may please ask. A deep revision program, which case study will be more effective. Yes, we'll try to do something. Okay. Now, I'll take the questions from the beginning. Let me see. So, hi, good morning, good evening, good evening. Okay. So then, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam, rahmatullah. Date 21 years, today 21 days, 81 days is over. Articles, content exposing a very creative article, activities, yes, exactly. Can anyone tell me prerequisites for championship if you want to do affiliate marketing? Okay, good question. The prerequisites I will be explaining about the day, but since you asked me, I'll tell you. The prerequisites of affiliate marketing, definitely you need to have an affiliate website with us, and we will, based on your niche, we will tell you the keywords and the products you should have. And in fact, there's in between, there's one more thing we'll be adding, which is basically something called consulting with accountability, which will help you to understand the strategies which you are using and the benefit you have, and what we have an additional facility. So basically, the minimum level you can see it is your website with the products and the affiliation, because just having a website with the people come to your website will not make sense, right? There should be a products, and we'll also add some of the higher value commissions. That's one of the trick, to given $100, the faster. The best method what we are using is high value commissions, like a 50% commission. So where we'll help you. Yesterday, someone asked this question, I answered that. We will even do a paid campaign. We'll do search engine marketing. We'll do display advertisement. We do remarketing in this, so that you will be benefited all the things. So that's all the things to come out. You need all the things in place. Okay, so these are the prerequisites basically. Okay. Can we get a PDF tutorial? You can log into the website and you can download from the website. Okay. Josh and Suvarna, is it possible to get some soft copies of the form of a PDF or PPT, understand the program? Yes, of course. In their program, you can download from our adm.qa website. And if you are referring today's program, I mean the previously which we had a Zoom meeting which will be sent to you by email today. There will be a detailed session coming about championship. Yes, one session about 100 minutes about championship will be explained. Just one I can download from PPT. Okay. Which is the best YouTube plugin? I'm not sure of plugin for what you're asking. Please elaborate that. Sir, what will we do after 100 days challenge? After the 100 days challenge, immediately is a championship. After the championship, we get going back another 100 days challenge. You can that's until you discuss with that. Can we transfer domain and hosting next year and renew by ourselves? Of course, you don't have to wait for next year. You can do now itself. Immediately after the hosting the website, you can transfer yourself. Okay. Why should we need a website and what for? For what? If you are part of a championship, it must be you should have a website or a YouTube channel is fine. And if you're a mentor, there is a mentorship is a part of something called AWMC program, Affiliate Web Mining Consortium. All this payment is coming through a consortium. The consortium requirement which you made a person come with a website and a mining contract, which is quite difficult to explain in the beginning session. So that's the reason you need a website and start with that. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Any more questions? When we will start YouTube channel making? YouTube channel making you can do even. Then for you think actually the form will come to you this week. I think probably today you'll be getting or max by tomorrow you receive the as we promised this week will come definitely before Saturday. Second one is basically if you wanted to create a YouTube channel, the social media section is coming. You can take that one. The website will be personal profile or a product. The website which you're talking about an affiliate platform website for a Digimentor. But if you're a social media influencer or a consultant trainer, you have a separate website. It's a portfolio website also. Okay. So any more questions? Is there what will we do after 100 days digital challenge? After 100 days, immediately we'll start the championship, right? And after 100 days, so much of preparation we should do, so much is to implement what is the 100 days which we discussed about. Okay. Shahir Ali, fame bit about you're talking about YouTube channel making. I don't know which fame bit about they're plugging you're asking. So the purpose, I'm not sure about what you're talking about. Okay, so now for the questions, so we can end today early. So that the weekend, I wish everyone as in the Middle East is a wonderful weekend. Today we don't have mastermind as a Q&A session, and Saturday we'll be back with another session. And Saturday we have a Malayalam program also. Those who are about OSM, that's the last program which you're doing for a online shopping mall, which is on a Saturday afternoon 3:30. So the program you may attend. Those who speaks Malayalam, you can attend the program. It's the last program we attend. Okay. So thank you so much, all of you. I'll see you either on Saturday. Saturday we'll see you. Thank you. Thank you so much, all.